Hello, thank you for listening to this episode of the Morris October Rants. Today's rant is going to be titled Immaturity Pt.2 because I made a first part, but I have to make a second part because I'm going to talk about something that's really been bothering me. And that is recently, former President Donald Trump was almost assassinated and he was shot at. Thankfully, the bullet missed and clipped his ear a little bit. But after it happened, people on Twitter, or X, I should say, and other social media, especially celebrities and some nobodies, they were saying that they wished that the shooter didn't miss. And I saw Democrats saying it doesn't matter what political party you are affiliated with or what political beliefs that you believe in. That's not right to wish someone dead or to promote violence of any sort, political violence, and there's no place for that in any democracy and society like that. And it really just shows you how immature. And I'm bringing this up and this isn't even really political. I'm bringing it up because it doesn't really matter what side of the political spectrum you're on. I'm bringing this up because grown adults were literally saying, I wish Trump was killed or I wish the guy didn't miss. And it really just shows you how fucking immature. I think one person was killed, a firefighter who jumped in front of the bullets to try to save his family, and he was fucking killed. And people are gonna say they wish Trump died, and one person was actually making fun of the guy who died and saying all this immature bullshit. And these are grown fucking adults talking like this, saying this shit to people and saying this shit online. And it really just shows you how immature people really are. People need to grow the fuck up. Not everything is a joke. Not everything is fucking funny. And all this bullshit about how they said it was staged and how none of this actually happened. Again, I don't really give a fuck what side of the political spectrum you're on. This was not right. The things that people were saying was not right. And this is just an example. I could bring up so many other examples of shit that people do and that people say that is so fucking immature. And I'll talk about one. Sometimes I go on Facebook, and Facebook has groups. Like, you can talk in groups. I'm in a George Carlin group where people will post certain videos of him and quotes that he said. And it's just a bunch of people that get together in a group and talk about and love George Carlin's comedy and talk about him and stuff like that. It's a fun time. And then there's another group that I'm in. It's called Exposing Narcissistic Behavior, something like that. And in the group is a bunch of grown adults, and they'll be in the comment sections of topics fighting, like actual grown fucking adults fighting with each other, saying awful shit to each other that you'd hear in fucking middle school. And I made a topic, and I said, a lot of you that are, supposedly against narcissistic behavior and saying that a lot of the people in your life were narcissists or whatever, I was saying, but a lot of you perpetrate or show off some narcissistic tendencies yourself. So you should really look at yourself before you judge other people, because some of the things you say to each other is absolutely disgusting and appalling. And you really need to look at yourself before you call others a narcissist. And, I didn't mention any names of anyone in the group. I just said that, and people chose to get offended by it. And it really let me know, if the shoe laces, no, what's the term? If the shoe fits, lace it up and wear it. If you feel like I was talking about you, maybe that post held some truth to it. And, I didn't say any names. So if you're taking offense to it, maybe you think it's true. Maybe you think that you're a narcissist and whatever, wear the shoe, lace it up and wear it. And people were just insulting me, calling me a narcissist, a piece of shit, all this stuff because I said that. And again, these are grown fucking adults, and they're talking like they're literal children. This is the shit you'd hear in elementary school, the shit these people say. And it's just another example of grown fucking adults. And I remember there was another one where this woman was talking about how her husband left her for or like was with like a woman that was in her mid 20s, like I think she was 25, 26, 27, and she was like saying how that's disgusting. And I'm like, they're literally two grown adults in a consenting relationship. How is that disgusting? They're literally consenting adults. And like she was telling me that I'm disgusting and that I'm a molest, like all the stupid ass shit. And I'm like, you're a grown ass woman and you're talking to me like this and you have a child. Like, well, what kind of fucking example are you setting for your fucking child talking to me like this? Like, what are you doing, lady? Like, grow the fuck up. Oh my God, people are so immature. The shit they say, the things they say back to you. Like, it's just a bunch of, like, Facebook is literally a bunch of grown adults arguing with each other. That's literally what it is. That's literally what social media is. And I've really stepped away from that. I'm above them. I'm not immature like that. I'm not going to sit back and argue with a bunch of fucking grown ass adults. So yeah, that's the second part of this rant. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Morse October Rant. Signing out. Have a good one, guys.